Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to IRC Tier-1 Round 6. This weekend we are racing in Monza, and this is me, Deepak, bringing you the action from the game. And along with me, I have Mamu Almi with me in the com box. Mamu, how are you doing?
Hello, Deepak. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's been a pretty hectic day, to be honest. But yeah, it's been good. I hope the viewers are doing good as well. I hope you're doing good as well.
Yep, everything all right. Let's switch on to the track guide.
All right, so let's have a look at what is on offer today for us. So this is one of the fastest tracks in the calendar, but two DRS zones and one heavy braking zone after that. The most notorious turn one. Will we be seeing a lot of incidents there, or will it be clean? That is to be seen. Let's have a look at the hot lap of this circuit.
And welcome on board a lap of Monza, the temple of speed as many would like to call it, and rightfully so with the amount of speed you're carrying through most of these straights. Now, starting your lap, exiting parabolic, it's integral that you stick to the left-hand side, maximizing your distance to turn one, making sure you get those extra Ks in, also by opening up the DRS as early as possible. Now into turn one, be on the left-hand side, watch out for the 125-meter mark, break in a straight line, down to second gear, up to third, early apex for the second corner, short shift on the exit to make sure you get a good one. Avoid wheel spin if you can, though it's quite hard to mitigate that around the circuit. Hug the inside of Curb de Grande like it's your favorite grandma, minimizing the distance to the next line and maximizing the track limits. Now 100-meter mark for Della Roja chicane. Gingerly over these curves, make sure you prioritize minimum speed over exit speed. Lesmo 1, flick the car in, use the momentum of the car, stick to the left-hand side using all the track as possible. Lesmo 2, same approach, but make sure you get a good exit. Avoid the AstroTurf if you can in the race because it is extremely slippy and can catch you off guard quite easily. Watch out for the DRS board as you're approaching Ascari. Stick to the right hand side, breaking at 100-meter board, downshift to fifth gear, decimating both the curves on the inside and the outside here. Make sure your momentum is up high and use all the track on the right hand side as you can. Maximize your lap time. Approaching the final corner for the circuit. Parabolica, very famous one, 50-meter board. Turn in as early as possible. Make sure you carry enough speed on the entry and the exit and stick to the inside as you can minimize your distance in line, making sure you can gain lap time by that, and that completes a lap of Monza circuit.
All right, that was a fantastic representative hot lap by Moto. We saw a 119 there, but I'm pretty sure these guys are much capable than that. Even Moto himself, his time trial times is a 1 minute 18 seconds, somewhere around that. And we are in the lobby, and we seem to be having an interesting weather condition here. It seems to be soaking wet.
Oh, is it full wets?
Looks to be.
All right. This will be an interesting race.
Yep, and just to let you guys know, this is a sprint weekend, which basically means drivers get to do a one-shot quali, one lap, one opportunity. You mess it up, you are in the back. So a one-shot quali followed by a short sprint race, which determines the grid order for your actual race. So yeah, a very interesting format. A lot of chances to have more chaos, a lot of collisions. So far, by the looks of it, it seems to be a wet quali, which means that the number of invalidations might be less, but I'm pretty sure people will be taking a bit, cautiously so that they have some time on the board rather than just binning it into the wall.
Yep, absolutely. So, Deepak, you had your race today afternoon. Tell us about your experience and what should the strategy be over here.
Well, I would definitely say don't do whatever I did because I end up getting DSQ'd. I mean, although it was a bit of a mistake of my own, but also the game did not really help me over there. But it was more of a mistake on my own. I literally lost my cool and overshot my brake marker, which meant that I cut a corner, overtook a few cars, and the game instantly decided that I've done enough to get me DSQ'd. But yeah, whatever it is, one thing that I could definitely understand from the entire experience is that it's going to be very chaotic track. It's easy to overtake, but at the same time you got a super high speed straight and a very hard braking zone and two slow corners after that, which is a perfect recipe for overtaking, but also a perfect recipe for someone overcooking their brakes and going straight or causing some incidents. So I would say more than ever, this is the circuit where you need to be absolutely clean to have a good result, I would say.
So, the track is not as simple as it looks, and we are underway with the one-shot quali.
Yep. Just give me a moment. And we're all set. Yeah.
So we are on board. Aradhya Gupta, one of the fastest drivers in Tier 1, making his way to turn 1, takes the first apex very carefully, get slow and easy on the traction. He's currently leading. He's P1 right now. Let's see if he can maintain the spot or can someone else snatch it away from him.
Looks like he got a retirement already. Ninja has retired. Probably a traction catching mode. As you see, Aradhya is struggling to get the car stopped. Not sure if he's loaded a wet setup or a dry setup. As we all know, we still don't know what the weather is going to be for the race. So the drivers could be prioritizing a dry setup, but by the looks of it, I think Aradhya is definitely on a dry setup. He's definitely struggling to get the car stopped unturned. And we got another victim in real ST, and Aradhya is also getting off shape, but he holds it somehow.
Yep, manages to hold it well, doesn't invalidate over there. SD has invalidated and now Helium is leading. Helium is on course for a pole position. Let's see if he can hold it.
Ooh, very slidey out of that corner. We expected in the wet conditions, but yeah, this is definitely tough conditions for a one-shot quali. That's what I can say.
One shot quali, the drivers will be in two minds whether to fully send it or take it carefully. But if you take it very carefully, you might lose a bit of time. If you send it fully, you might just invalidate. And Helium takes the pole with 131.1. Logesh not quite far back with a 131.2. Let's see the time charts. We'll find out.
Yep.
Oh, close to 2/10. Not a huge gap, but
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely very tight up
significant
top.
gap.
Okay, looks
So-
like we got an imposter in the fake ST. I wonder who that is. Is it Axel? I don't think it's Axel.
It's a Ferrari, so has to be SSJ. Damn. I think. Because Pre the Pro isn't racing today, so
Interesting. I was just looking at the championship standings, and Pre the Pro is the leader right now. So, yeah, this is a chance for the others to catch up, I would say.
definitely a very good chance for them to catch up.
So, as per the standings, Pre the Pro is leading the pack with 85 points. Helium is P2 with 76. Aradhya is P3 with 73. And the Real ST is P4 with 69 points. So, it's definitely bunched up at the top. And this weekend is going to definitely juggle the order, because it's again, like I said, it's a sprint weekend. More points on offer this week. So,
Yep,
yeah, definitely going to be tilting the balance for sure.
very tight at the top. Let's see if the drivers who are racing today can take the advantage of that. But this track is this can go either way. It can be a very good track for racing, or it can be pretty chaotic, as we saw in Tier 3 and Tier 2.
Yep. It all comes down to, I would say, the trust you have in the car that's front of you and behind you. Because you would want to brake as close as to the limit as possible, but then again, you need to account the fact that you're following another car, or you are being followed by another car. You need to account all that into your braking actions, which is really important, which I learned today the very hard way. But yeah, it is quite important, and this track is just one of those tracks where the emphasis is more on those areas, the braking discipline and such.
Yep, and you need to prioritize on your exits. So you can compromise on your entry a little bit because there are 3 chicanes on the track and 2 right-handers. That's pretty much the entire track. Chicane after chicane, then 2 right-handers, another chicane, and then Parabolica, the infamous curve.
So, sprint race, what will be your tire choice?
Tire choice, I think most of them will start. Oh, okay, we have a race start. It's 5 red lights, and away we go. Looks like the McLaren of Simply White has had a great start over there. Logesh and Helium fighting for the top spot. Logesh
Oh, the
is
Aston
on
Martin
the
is going
inside.
out. The black sheep is out, and there is some wings flying in the back as well. I think that's the Ferrari of SSA. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was a very chaotic start. I think black sheep got pushed onto the grass, and these cars are still going sideways here. They're still not done with their battles yet. The real ST and fake ST fighting. This is what we'd love to see on track.
Let's see who prevails. They're going side by side.
Oh no.
Oh, they've got contact. But the real SD makes it. And through goes Kapil.
Yeah, Kapil was very cheeky there. He was right there on the edge waiting for things to go wrong, and he pounced the moment he saw that opportunity coming in. And since it is kind of, I wouldn't say fully spaced out, but let's have a look at the tires, shall we?
Yep. Kapil going bold over there with the softs. He's definitely betting on a safety car.
And we see move behind. The black chips are damaged. Could you see the element if you can?
I can't see the turn. Okay, yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, he has a lime green wing.
This is
He
Banat,
might
by the
be
way.
mis-
Banat is having a
Oh.
lime green wing on the front side. This is not going to help his turn in. And you see, simply he's down the inside and he easily takes the position where Banat struggles to complete the turn in. And it's almost nearly 3 wide. It's never really 3 wide. And you see, Akash has gone into the box for a change of wing, probably. So Baba's really tucked in, very close. Will he send it? He's sending it, but
Decides to. He goes off track over there and still manages to hold the position over there.
yeah, that was some. It looked like a move he committed to and then he kind of bailed out of it. But either way, it's for the better, I would say.
And Akash is on fresh softs. Interesting tire choice. Fresh mediums, I
Medium.
mean. Sorry. So he doesn't have a new set of mediums for the main race now.
Yeah, that's going to hurt him for sure. But considering it's just one lap, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. But certainly, yes, it's going to put a dent in his performance.
Yep. He'll have a lack of performance one lap earlier than all the other guys. And
We are getting ever so close to Lokesh, but Lokesh still hangs on. Probably he's been using some ERS. He's 10% lower than Helium. I mean, not 10%. That's that. He's 30% lower than Helium. So, yeah, definitely he's using that ERS to stay ahead. But let's see what kind of quick Helium will do this lap. He seems to be
Yep.
tucked into the strip tree. Will he be sending a dive down the inside? He's still tucked in.
no, I think he might just wait for that DRS. As you see, DRS is active this lap, so he might wait for the DRS. He'll try to stick as close as possible to Lokesh and then go for a move on the next lap.
Yep, I think a possible move is incoming in Askari, but that is one of the trickier places to overtake. Will he send for it or will he wait till turn one? Let's see.
As you know, Askari is a very fast chicane. He might just try to stick close to Lokesh. If he sends it, I don't think he might be able to send it down there. Let's see what he does with the DRS. He's 5 tenths away from Lokesh.
Now
And
position change. Simply had overtook KKC and now KKC is fighting back at that. They're going side by side into this corner. And
he makes the move comfortably.
I think Black Sheep also goes along with him and he gets past Simply. He simply got mugged over there by 2 positions there.
Yes, Black Sheep saw the opportunity, he took it.
Yep, he took it with wide open arms there.
Yes. And Helium dumping some ERS to get a good exit out of the final Parabolica. He's closing in, he's trying to send it. He's trying to send it around the inside. Let's see if he does. Yeah, he makes it stick.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He didn't really look to fight quite hard. Lokesh, I think he might have been trying to play it smart, but I think that's a good move. Try to not fight it too much. Stick in the ERS, conserve your ERS, and out when it's your chance.
Yep, wait for the final 2 laps. Just stay in the DRS, get away from the pack behind. Because Aradhya is closing in quite quickly.
Ninja was having a look there on his teammate. Simply, that looked a bit sketchy to be honest, but somehow they're still making it through.
They might be communicating. They'll be like, don't send it down here. If you're quicker than me, I'll let you go on the straights.
That certainly didn't look like a team communication to me at least, but we'll see.
Quite difficult to handle your car in that speed. I mean, one of the only circuits where you can redline your car on 8th gear.
Yep.
So Drivers will be looking for that extra gear, but they don't have it, unfortunately. And Helium with the fastest lap of 121.3.
Yeah, Helium is definitely pulling the pin. He's trying to break that DRS cap, but Logesh seems to be hanging on to it for now. We'll see how long he is able to be hanging on, because Helium is definitely one of the quickest drivers and he has the pace to break it off. Let's see.
And looks like a DRS train forming over here. Deepak, can you enable the track map?
Yep, my bad. Yep, there you go.
So there's a DRS train over here. There's a DRS train on the front of the pack. And then there's 2 cars behind with Akash Soname quite far back because he had to pit. There was a wing damage maybe.
And Helium has successfully broken into the DRS range. He's 1.2 ahead. So he is working according to Helium's game plan right now.
Or maybe just Logesh trying to conserve ERS to send it at the final 2 laps, maybe. Who knows?
But still, it'll be beneficial for Logesh to stick within the DRS range, right? It will actually help him
Yeah.
conserve a lot more than what he's doing right now. But either way, let's see how it all pans out at the end.
Possible, since it's just 9 laps, you might want to make your move as soon as possible and then break away from DRS.
I think looks to have been settled down. Cars are just holding positions. They're just following each other. And there are 3 more laps for the sprint. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a decent.
Yeah, that really would have unsettled both of these guys.
Yep, Ninja might be a bit.
And up here we see another move.
Distracted,
Black Sheep is
eh?
trying to pull it around the outside. Now it becomes the inside line. And wow, they're still going side by side. Good racing there.
They're still at it though, they're still at it.
Yep, that means both
And
of
the
them
fake
not giving
SD,
it up.
the fake SD pulls away. Let's see if he sends it down De La Rocha. No, he doesn't. He decides to stick behind him.
That was a very wise move. I
There's
think they might have ended in bad consequences, but that was very nice. But the turn one was really nice. Both of them giving each enough space and making it through together. Although there was a slight tangling in the turn to exit, but that is to be expected given these cars are super wide. But yeah, I don't think this battle is done yet.
And while we are spectating them, there's a position swap behind between the 2 McLarens. Ninja has overtaken Simply.
Well, that was coming for quite a while. So Ninja was harassing Simply from the back all the time, just showing his car out there, saying that look, I have more pace. So yeah, to be expected. And up here, Logesh is also closed down by Aradhya Gupta, who's hunting him down relentlessly, and he's already opened the DRS. And by the looks of things, Logesh seems to have exhausted his battery. Oh yes, he has exhausted his battery.
He's down to 16%. So maybe trying to catch Helium, but Aradhya was the one who caught on to him. Ooh.
Some rally cross action going on there, sending it sideways into the corner, and Black Sheep still holds on position. Bean and McLarens are also scrapping each other. They're going side by side, but Ninja holds position for now. And SSJ now tries him on the outside, but Black Sheep cuts him off, goes on the outside, but still SSJ is showing his car in the rear mirror. He's making it as tough as he could, and he takes avoiding action there. He kind of had to cut the track there. So yeah, that's going to be interesting for sure.
Yep, Black Sheep holding on to that position. Ninja getting a move done on SSJ because of the track cut, I think.
Yep, SSJ had to back out. He had to back out of that line and take the escape route. So yeah, that definitely made him slow down quite a lot for SSJ to take advantage of. Let's see. Oh, that's so close. SSJ almost went into the back of Ninja there. He closed down massively under the braking zone.
Super late braking, but yeah, holding on to the DRS now. Let's see. There's another DRS train though. It'll be tough to overtake Ninja back.
And up ahead, Couple is also closing in on Logesh, who is definitely suffering from over or battery usage, and he's really paying the price for it right now.
Yep, but both of them have DRS, so it'll be very difficult to overtake on the main
It's
screen.
also true. Oh, a little lock up there. Nothing to see.
No position swap, they stick to where they are.
Right behind, Banat is also closing up on Baba. He's pretty close, but still some more distance to close up, I would say.
He doesn't necessarily have to make the move on track since Baba has a 3-second time penalty. He just has to stick within the 3 seconds, which he's doing pretty well right now.
But races right, always prefer to do it on track. So we'll see.
Yep, that's another thing. They want to make the move on track.
So
But then
interesting.
it's
Kapil and Logesh have similar battery levels. So yeah, those are absolutely level picking. Right now it comes to the fact who has the first exit, and looks like Logesh had a bad exit in Askari because Kapil is closing in, but he doesn't have enough battery to pounce on him. Looks like.
Yep, both of them are under 10%. As you can see, Logesh spamming his ERS for a good exit, but he doesn't have much of ERS. And Helium with another fastest lap. But unfortunately, there are no additional points for fastest lap in sprint race. As you see, Kapil trying to make a move on Logesh. Will he make it stick? Will he? I think he does.
They're still
Yes,
side by
those-
side. They're still side by side, and it is done now.
It is
Yeah.
done, yes.
Behind
the
you got
softs really-
another 3-car battle that is unraveling itself. There's quite a lot happening behind, but we couldn't really capture that. But yeah, SJ is still trying to make as much as he could in this race.
He's got 35% ERS. Let's see how much battery does Ninja have. He's got 48, so yeah. It'll be tough to overtake, and it's the final lap already. Helium has pulled 2.2 seconds away from Aradhya.
Yep.
Looks like it's in the bag for Helium this race.
Yeah, it's all settled. Right now, the only one who can spoil the race is Helium. So he looks pretty much set, I would say.
Yeah. He just has to keep doing what he's already been doing, not make any mistakes, and he'll be OP1. Yogesh, they're trying to close on to Kapil, but unfortunately Kapil is too far ahead, I think.
And Helium takes a sprint with a comfortable way in very emphatic fashion, just finishing with a 1.4 second lead. Yeah, certainly everything went to plan for him, I would say. And it's Black Sheep followed by Ninja, fake SD.
What?
Well,
Okay.
he just tried something on the line. And Banat, I think he's made the move on track. That's
He
interesting.
has. So one final overtake on Parabolica. He makes the move stick. Gets the P10 on track.
Like I said, penalties might be interesting, but it's always on track. That's the most satisfying one.
Overtaking on track is a different feeling altogether.
Yep.
Deepak, sorry to interrupt. We have the in-game volume is comparatively more. Unable to hear the commentator as well. Can we lower down to in-game
Sure.
volume? Yeah, thank you.
Could you please check if it's all good now?
Just give me a second.
All right.
I don't think he can because there's no race volume right now.
All right.
but-
All right.
Yeah, that wraps up the sprint with Helium getting comfortable P1. Aradhya following him with. I
Oh,
think that was.
Wanted to see the
Kapil
incident
P3?
list, but it's gone. So I think it was Couple in P3. That was
Kapil
Logesh in
P3,
P4.
yeah. So real SD wins the race over the fake SD on this in the sprint. Let's see what happens in the main race.
Yep. Wonder what was the bet involved for them to change their names.
Yep, that would be interesting to know. I hope one of them gets to the podium. Let's see.
All right, so the
drivers.
sprint is done. Now we are on to the main race. And yeah, what do you think of the strategy for this one? If you were on the grid right now, what will be your strategy? What will be your pick?
I'd like to go on the tire which most of them are going for.
Okay.
If I wanted to be safe, if I wanted to do something brave, I'd go on an alternate strategy. But
Okay.
yeah, going safe is the best bet. I mean, depending on a safety car in tier 1 is quite a bold move, because these guys don't make many mistakes.
Yeah, right now in the sprint race, we saw that there were not a lot of incidents. I mean, there was few in the turn one, but after that it was relatively clean. We didn't have any VSEs or safety cars or anything of that nature. So I think any strategy planning with connection to safety car might be taking a bit of a back foot here, I think.
So yeah, no terminal damage happening in the sprint race. So think there won't be many safety cars happening in the main race as well. So better to be safe in this race. Better to go with a safer strategy. I, as much as I have heard these guys practicing, they might start on the hards.
Okay. Because I certainly feel like, I mean, although you're starting with hearts, it gives you a lot of options to stay out longer in case of an early safety car and gain a few track positions. But generally speaking, considering that this turn one is notorious for incidents, as we saw some front wing flying in the sprint race, if you start on the hard tires, you're literally boxing yourself into a corner, into a two stopper, because there is no way you're going to do the entire race on a medium tire, right? You need to make a two stopper, which is certainly going to be in the corner of the minds of everyone else. And I mean that risk is there in every other track, but this track, it's I would say it's tenfold of that, I would say.
Yeah. So according to the content point of view, we would like to see incidents on turn one, but according to the race point of view, the drivers won't want to have any incidents on turn one. They might be wanting to get through without any damage.
No,
Have Yeah, you saying something?
no, nothing. I was just agreeing to your point.
Yep. Let's see what the strategy is. I think they might be good to go with all their setups loaded in, the tire pressure adjusted.
I
Since the
don't know
race is
what
dry.
the weather is like though. I don't think we saw any weather telemetry popping up, so I'm not sure what the weather will be. But by the look of things, it's going to be full dry, I think.
Yep, there was no pop-ups saying that it's raining or something. Hopefully, hopefully there's some weather change to make the race interesting. As we know, rain is a great equalizer.
Yep.
Okay, the drivers have loaded up. Let's see. Take us to the start, Deepak.
All right. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and we are underway in Monza. Helium gets a good launch, and right behind, the Ferrari of SSC also getting a good launch, already making the move up front. And Aradia is already down the inside. He is looking to take the lead away from Helium, but Helium is trying to hang it around the outside, which becomes the inside now. And he hangs on to the lead, and we got a yellow flag in sector 1. These guys are still not done yet. They're still scrapping. They're still going side by side. But Helium sends it around the outside. That's a very brave move. You don't see that happening quite a lot because car on the inside has a better advantage there. But Helium keeps it up front, and Aradia has to tuck behind. Oh, and SSA looks like he had to take some avoiding action there. I saw his car going completely out of shape, and he was narrowly avoiding contact there. So yeah, it's a bit of a shaky start, but he looks very aggressive. That's what I could say.
I think the yellow flags are because of Kapil. He's lost a lot of positions. He started P3, now he's P10. Does he have some damage?
Looks
Fortunately, he
intact,
doesn't.
and he's trying to make a move on simply on the right side using all the overtake. Easy move done right there.
Easy move considering there's no DRS as well.
Yep.
So, yeah. Can we have a look at the tire strategies?
Certainly.
It's a mixed bag. 4 drivers have opted for mediums, rest all are on hards right now. Logesh sitting there on P3 with mediums. Would like to make a few positions early on, get away, and then try to undercut them.
Yeah, certainly that will be the plan right now, considering that he's on the faster tire. He's gonna have to use that pressure advantage that he has right now on the guys up ahead. But the guys up ahead are just really too quick for him to do anything. Let's see if he's able to press that advantage to his side.
Yep. It will be tough to take Aradhya and Helium. Helium is already pulled 1.1 second away from Aradhya. So even before the DRS is activated, he's out of the DRS range already.
Yep, once again, that's Helium's plan working according to his script. Just break out of DRS, do your own pace, and let the guys behind push and waste their energy. And if they're actually gonna come close to you, you'll be having all the energy in the world to fight back. So, yep, everything is working according to plan for Helium at the moment.
Yep. Everything according to plan for Helium and not everything according to plan for Kapil, but he made up a position. Let's see if he makes up another one over here. As
Kara
you see, he's
simply making
spamming.
a bit of a mistake back, and you see Loge is also closing up, and Aradia, he's much closer now, but DRS is still not active, so he's gonna have to hold just now.
DRS will be active this lap, but not on the straight. They'll have DRS on the second straight. As you see Logesh closing on, but not quite close enough for the move on turn 1. He'll stick behind Aradhya. He'll be waiting for that DRS to get some extra speed and overtake Aradhya. He'll wait for that. He'll want to make a few positions early on and then just go away with the race.
Baba Black Sheep was scrapping it over here. Proper IRC veterans. Baba just sliding it on the exit there. Always one for show off with sliding and everything. He does like a very loose car. And pretty sure he's enjoying the battle right now. He's trying his best to get the move past Black Sheep, but Black Sheep just held on with a better traction there.
The grid is quite close right now. So, except Helium, no one else has pulled quite far away. And we see Simply on board trying to catch Akash Sonamne with that DRS. Because the DRS is active on this lap. And we see 3 drivers on Askari very close. SD going a bit wide over there. I think that should be a warning over there.
Could be, but now Kapil is trying to make a move on Baba and he always makes it stick. And yes, he makes it stick. Baba stick behind Kapil for the time's sake.
Baba might be wondering it's not his race at this point. He'll just let the guy on the faster tire go. He'll try to maintain the race pace, catch him up, overcut him. As we see SD trying to close up on Aradhya, and Logesh has already made his move on Aradhya.
Yep, Logesh used the DRS and the tire frontage to make his move stick even before the braking zone, which is a perfect move, I would say, rather than contesting within the braking zone. So yeah, well planned move by Logesh there.
Yes, and now catching on to Helium would be a task. He's 2 seconds away already.
Yep.
And seems to be pulling even further.
Yep, Helium is just punching in lap after lap after lap, and his plan is just to make that gap as wide as he could and build a buffer for himself, which is all being done right now. And ST also looking to get in front and maybe try to put some pace, because ST is a driver that we know he has the pace to challenge, but he's right now stuck in this mid-pack, not mid-pack, but yes, a pack of cars, you could say.
A mini DRS train kind
yes.
of, yes. So there are 2 close packs, one is over here, one is right behind them with Black Sheep, Kapil, Baba having a separate DRS train of their own. And I don't know if Simply has made a mistake or not, but he's fallen back.
And you see ST is making a move on the main straight. He's pressing that advantage right now, similar to Logesh, just getting the move done before even the braking zone. Easy done for him. And I think SSJ just had a bit of a lock up there. He was almost looking to have a tap on that half of Aradhya Gupta, but slightly avoids that. So yeah, that was very close.
They almost touch, they almost make a contact, but SSJ does well to avoid the contact over.
Yeah, we could just see in the bottom of the frame the medium tires of the Ferrari just locking up and going straight, and somehow they avoid contact there.
SSJ doing pretty well to avoid contact, but now he has to try and make up the gap. He's on the faster tire, so his plan would be to get ahead of the medium runners and undercut them. Let's see how that strategy works out for the medium runners. As we see, the racing has been pretty clean till now, so expecting a safety car, I don't think anyone would be expecting a safety car today.
Yeah, considering the fact that it's a very small grid and these are racers who have were one of the fastest that we have, and guys with like excellent racecraft, so it's quite tough. But then again, we can't rule out. Everyone has a bad day, everyone has mistakes. We'll see. I mean, not saying that these guys have to do a mistake, again registering that, but yeah, we'll see.
The probability is really low.
It never is 0.
It is never 0, yeah. That's the point.
And we see a move here, Black Sheep and Couple squad just tussling over in turn 1, and I think Black Sheep is losing out on that, and Baba is trying to make, Baba's poking himself on the inside there. Very, very bold move, on almost a very dangerous move there, just poking his way through, and they're still going side by side. Black Sheep is boxed in, Baba is boxed in, but Black Sheep did very well to keep him behind Couple, and Baba once again pulling off the signature slides there.
The slides, I hope he manages to cool down the tire before Askari, because He'll be needing all the grip in the world over there.
Yep, that is absolutely true. And we see Logesh has broken the DRS string from real ST.
Yep, but they're on the same tire, so now Logesh has to maintain that gap if he doesn't want to get overtaken.
And
And
Aradhya
Helium-
is also sitting comfortable in this with a hard tire. It's not too bad considering his tire advantage. Tire disadvantage, you could say. Oh, looks like we got a stranded car. Ah, that's the car of Simply. Okay.
Simply YT, yeah. But that's green flag, so no safety cars yet. Aradhya would like to sit in the DRS train, considering that he'll be on the faster tire on the second stint. That'll be easy for him to make the moves later on in the race.
Oh, that is absolutely true. Oh, Simply has retired. I think he's drove to the pits and retired, so I don't think
Retired
we
into
got
the pits.
safety car or such. Probably he had enough mistakes and everything, so he's just driven into the pits and retired. So yeah, probably that's him out of the race. An early weekend for him.
Yep, considering that he's retired in the pits, we won't have a safety car. And SD catching up to Logesh. He's almost there, almost in the DRS zone.
Logesh seems to be committing the same mistake again with his DRS management. Seems to be exploding a lot of his energy just to break that, but it's really not helping him in the long run.
Yeah, he's probably trying to catch Helium with the battery that he has, but now he's under 20%, so it will be very difficult for him. And
Yep.
now Helium is pulling even further away. HD is catching up to Logesh, decides to not send it over here, sticks back. He'll wait for another DRS. He'll wait for another DRS zone to overtake.
A send from there would have been extremely audacious, and ST not the kind of a guy to make such audacious drives. He's a very cold and calculated driver, always makes it when he's 100% sure of it. So he'll definitely be looking to close up the gap a bit more before he could commit to anything. I'm 100% sure of that.
And there's another yellow flag. I think Baba has made some mistake. He's fallen far back now. He's 4.5 seconds behind the grid. He's 4.5 seconds behind Banat right now. So
Let's have a look if he has
He's
some damage. Oh, he doesn't have telemetry running, which means we can't see his damage, but visually his car looks all good, so must be just a
the
little
end
spin.
plates are intact. End plates seem to be intact, and the grid has settled down now. There is a massive DRS train for the second spot over here.
Yep. And
Yes,
we see
yellow.
an Ashman of Black Sheep. What's going on with him? Let's have a look.
Was it out of Ascari? See, yes, it is out of Ascari. He spun around, maybe lost traction on the curb over there.
Yeah, that is a very notorious corner for that. It happens. Oh, and
Oh
he-
no.
See, having some equipment issues because that really felt very odd. I don't know what's going on with him. But
His
anyway,
tires
up
might
front,
have been.
yeah, up front we see a change in the P2 and P3. ST has made his move stick and he has overtaken Logesh right now.
Yep. Logesh pretty low on his battery as well. Now he has to stick with SD, otherwise the fake SD will try to make a move on him now.
Well, it's quite funny, isn't it, seeing these kind of names. I wish we see these kind of names more often. Yeah, certainly it's fun for us.
I really hope we do, yes. Considering the fact that we know who the real drivers are, it's fun for us. It would have been really chaotic if we didn't know who they were.
This DRS train is still going strong. ST is being the coach of this and he's just pulling this train along with him. And Aradhya is content for now to stick behind. And let these guys run out of their tires and everything. You could look at his battery levels. He's just holding it on, and he looks to have settled himself to a comfortable P2, and maybe even P1 if something goes wrong for Helium up front.
He's just used enough amount of battery just to stick in the DRS train. Doesn't want to make the move right now. And you see the fake SD bouncing onto Logesh now. Very comfortable. I I'd say, yeah, it is a comfortable
Oh, he
move. He,
taps ST. The fake ST taps the real ST and he's spun out. We did see a lot of times he was locking up his brakes and going a little deep. And this was once again one of those corners where he was just carrying too much speed, couldn't stop in time, and just taps the car up ahead. So, yeah, that's not going to be very happy ST for sure.
yeah, gets the move, gets to P2, but taps the real SD. The real SD won't be happy.
Oh, and Ninja has like wait, what's going on? I think slowing down or something. I don't know what happened, but Logesh got back in front of SSA over there for a moment, and yes, he's right now leading the side.
Might be a mistake out of the Della Rosa chicane, but he's making the move again, taking the position back with the DRS.
Not really sure what's going on here, but yeah. So the position change is updated, and it's SSA in P2 and Helium is in P1, and the contact and everything really increase the gap even more. The lead is now 7.5 seconds.
Oh, he slows down.
Something's wrong with his car. I'm not really sure whether his game part is having some issues or whatever, but seems to be slowing down in the random places.
He went pretty wide on Parabolica. I don't know why.
And Aradia is making the move on Ninja. He's sticking it around the outside, which becomes the inside line for turn 2, and he's keeps it stuck. And Kapil is right now having a look behind Ninja. He's very close. He's using his ERS. But yes, he has slightly lower compared to Ninja, so Ninja can definitely fight back if it is required.
But let's see if he's making the move over here. He gets the inside out of the exit and makes it stick.
Yep, and SSG once again having a little peek, and he also pounces, and Ninja gets mugged over there.
So, taking the advantage of the guys fighting in front, making up a position right out of the Della Rosa chicane, getting into the DRS of Kapil, and the Real SD also has DRS.
I think since the contact was from front wing to rear, I think there was not a lot of damage for ST. So there is really no damage. He just lost a lot of time, and he just had to work his way back up the field again. That's gonna be his problem. And I'm not sure what's the damage on the SSA's car. And wow, luckily he doesn't have any damage on his car. I wonder what that car is built up of.
Pretty good material, to be honest. And Aradhya looking to make a move on Logesh out of the final turn. He makes it stick. So I don't know what's happening with Logesh. He's dropping positions. And fake SD also going side by side with Kapil over there.
Yep, these guys are still squabbling over each other. It's not over yet. They're still scrapping it over whatever that they could get right now. And like I said, Aradhya probably he's had enough, and his tires might be slightly the fastest stage enough because mediums they have done 11 laps. It's almost like 60%, 70% of the tire life, I would assume. So yeah,
it'll be around 55. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly speaking, the hard tires will definitely be coming into their own right now.
Yeah. So the approximate pit window is around lap 13 or lap 14, I'd say. For the medium runners, that is.
Ninja is now closing up with the DRS, everything, and he goes up front.
Yep, we can see the hard tires coming into play now. Which is, I mean, yeah, the hards would be on pace right now, on their peak performance right now. So the medium runners will have to do something, will have to try an alternate strategy, or might have to pit right now. And we see yellow flags.
That's Baba, and he's just had a bit of a spin. Probably Askari catching out another victim over there. And I see Logesh and SSJ have decided to pull the trigger on the pits, and I assume they're going on a set of hard tires. Yes, of course.
Yep, if not for a safety car, then they'll finish on these tires. So they'd like to have an undercut on the front runners now. But Helium, as we see, is pulled away like 8.3 seconds.
Yep, and when we are watching the pit lane action, the real SP had overtook Akash Sonavane. So that is also done. And we got another retirement in the pit lane. Baba had rolled into the pit lane and retired. Probably has had enough of his sliding action for the day. So yeah, he has decided to call it quits.
He might be thinking that it's too far away now. Who knows, he might have He might have waited for a couple of mistakes. He might have made the mistake. It looks like his car is on AI and coming out of the pits.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Pretty sure it won't be causing a lot of issues. I hope. Let's see.
And since the front runner is far off from him, his car is going through turn 1, 2 right now. I hope he doesn't cause any issue over there. And we see Kapil sticking in DRS with Aradhya over there. He's not trying to use any battery. He's happy to stick behind. As you know, he's going to pit either this lap or the next lap.
SD has box.
Yep, considering he lost a lot of time on turn 1, he would like to undercut a few drivers over there.
Yep. So let's see where ST will be coming out. We got Logesh and SSC coming behind, and I think they are just breezing past him now. So
He'll come out behind the fake SD. Would like to see the battle. Would like to see the battle of the real SD and the fake SD.
certainly it is coming through. That much you could see. So we're almost at the halfway point of the race, and it's almost right now. Kapil is the only person in the medium who's still hanging out. Do you think he'll box this lap? What do you think?
He might have to. His tires, as we see on the telemetry, they're orange in color, so they are above 60% for sure. If he doesn't pit, he'll be losing grip anyway, so it's the perfect time to pit. And he decides to stay out. Yeah. Going for the overcut on the drivers behind.
Which might work, considering that he's in the DRS of Aradhya, who's going faster at this moment. But then again, the guys behind, they're also running in free air. They're not obstructed. They're not battling. You'd probably hope ST, Logesh and STF and SSG are fighting, but they're not really fighting. So they're running in their own pockets. So it's not going to be that much of an effective overcut, but we'll see.
Let's see what his strategy looks like now. And we see Ninja closing on to Kapil. He knows that Kapil has to pit, so he'll be happy to stick within DRS as long as Kapil is out on track.
But for Ninja right now, the priority would be to make sure he gets in the DRS of Aradhya, because like you said, Kapil is going to be boxing, which means that the link with the DRS train is going to be cut off. So he needs to be going a little faster right now to catch up with Aradhya. This moment when Kapil gets a 3-second penalty, it's not going to help him at the end of the race.
Yep. But yeah, he'll like to close on to Aradhya, but Aradhya doesn't have DRS, so Kapil is pulling Ninja along with him. But let's see if Kapil pits this lap.
I think he's going to pit. He's sticking to inside, and yes.
Yes, he does. Does he stop? Yes, he does. So no 5 seconds over there. Good for him. And Ninja has DRS because of Kapil.
Yep.
He's 1.2 seconds away, so he'd like to make up those 2/10s to get into the DRS, get carried along with Aradhya. Eventually be able to make a move on him and then stick to that P2. Because P1 seems...
is leaving the pits. He's going to be on cold tires, and Logesh is right behind. Is this going to be Hamilton Verstappen again?
No, it doesn't. Kapil knows he's on the cold tire, so he lets him go. Doesn't fight for that position. He'll be happy to stick into DRS with him.
Yeah, that looked a bit tight on the pit exit. I was pretty sure these guys are going to go side by side into turn 1, but it did not happen. But yeah, Kapil has positioned himself perfectly over there to make the most of it. He's got comparatively 3-lap pressure tires in these guys, so he's got a slight advantage. But how he's going to use the advantage, that's something that's going to have to wait and watch.
So Logesh doesn't have DRS right now, so Kapil would want to stick close to him in this DRS spot, in this DRS zone, and might make a move on the start-finish straight. Let's wait and watch it.
And Helium punches in another fastest lap, so probably he is going to box the next lap by the look of it. Let's see.
Helium is having a race of his own. He is 10 seconds away from every other driver. He's 16 seconds away from every other driver.
Yeah, well, right now the guys were up ahead. Aradhya and Ninja had boxed, So yeah, right now it's Akash who is not yet defeated. That is the next closest leader. And you see SSJ is right now sizing up couple, and there are cars hitting the pitch is going to complicate things even more. And oh, that was very close. That's almost very close. And both of them have a minor lockup, but still giving enough space, enough respect. And SSJ is still trying to power his way through, sticking down the inside line. Oh, okay, that was a bit weird to see. But yeah, I think he's got it covered right now. He's got a hit.
Yeah.
And
The
he's
fake SD has made his move.
Yep.
And Kapil is trying to make the move at Della Roja. Does he make it stick? No, he doesn't.
But that pit exit would definitely been hard and mouth for SSJ because there was a car that was rapidly closing on the right side and the gap was closing in and he just threaded the needle through there.
Ninja did well to avoid all the action over
Yep.
there.
If Ninja had be like, this is my pit lane exit, I'm going to use all of it, pretty sure there's going to be a big incident there. But yeah, he did
Plus
well.
the cold tires wouldn't have helped either.
Yeah. So after the pit stops and everything, this DRS train is once again strung back together and Kapil is making another move and oh, look at his battery level. He's completely dead in the water right now. Yeah, this is not looking good for Kapil.
Yes, but both them have DRS right now. Let's see if the fake SD spams his DRS. Spams ERS, I mean, sorry. He does not a lot.
Kapil goes
But
defensive
Kapil,
and he holds the middle line. And I think Ninja had a bit of a lock up there. His car is kind of going overshooting that corner. But everyone make it through some good defensive driving from Kapil. Just holding his car in the middle, confusing SSJ. So yeah, decent racing so far.
yep, decent racing, clean racing, particularly. Considering these are tier 1 drivers, they're one of the fastest guys that we have, and a few of the smartest guys that we have.
Yep.
So they know they're racing very well. They're pretty well experienced. They have the pace, so they know what they're doing.
Yep. Most of these guys are pretty much calculated when it comes to making moves, and they always think much further ahead, which is what is separating the tier 1 from the other tier drivers, I would say, in IRC. These guys plan a lot ahead rather than just a few corners ahead. And we see Ninja is trying to make a move on SSJ. He's trying to stick on the outside of Parabolica, but Ninja just holds him on. But he kind of compromises his line for Parabolica, which means that Ninja will have another run. He'll have the DRS, he'll have ERS, he'll have the fastest tire advantage. So everything is pointing to an overtake for Ninja, which he does effortlessly over there.
Yeah, the DRS on this track is very powerful. As you can see, Ninja making the move over there without any issues.
Ironically speaking, this is one of the tracks where DRS is not that effective, considering the fact that all the cars are running lower aero. I mean, that's for the real life fact at least, but I'm not sure how the in-game fact is, because even in-game, I think a lot of people run almost 0-0 aero in their setups. Not sure what kind of setup these guys are running, but that seems to be the norm in this particular track.
Yeah, at max, I think some of them might be running a 2-1 wing aero, because they need that slight bit of turn in at the Ascari. Considering it's a very, very fast chicane, they might need that slight bit of turn in.
Okay, so Helium has boxed for a set of mediums, and Akash Sonone, he has stayed out. Oh, never mind.
No,
He's
he's also
boxed
boxed.
in. So yeah, I thought there'd be some kind of element of hold up, but it's not happening. So yeah, looks like all set. It's gonna be a 7-lap dash for Helium to the end.
Akash has gone to softs. So
Well,
bold
it's
move
7
there.
laps left, so good paid evidence. But then again, he needs to be clinical with his moves. Needs to make quick work of these guys up ahead.
Yep. And
Oh no!
oh, okay. Kapil does well over there to hold on to his car and not spin out completely. Ninja lets him through again. Because of that contact.
Yeah, they're still side by side though, not completely done, as you can see from SSG was having a full POV of this battle, and they're still going side by side, not done yet. A lot of wheel banging, a lot of barging through, but Kapil seems to have the upper hand right now.
SSA would be happy seeing the cars fight in front as he's closing on to them.
Yep.
And there's a mini DRS train over here as well. And the real SD has also made up in the DRS train.
Something weird is going on. Ninja just had so much overspeed. This couple just let him through or something. I don't know what's going on with these guys.
Yep, couldn't see it properly now. Let's see what Akash Sonamne does with those fresh softs. Does he make up a few positions? Does he hold on to his position? I mean, there's points for pretty much everyone racing right now. They just have to survive.
Yep.
But everyone would want that extra point for the driver standings.
That is 100% true. And this TRS train, it's not getting over anytime soon. These guys are still getting dragged along. And still seem to be status quo at the moment. They're just holding wherever they are, holding positions. But I think in just next lap or maybe one more lap later, it's going to be all chaos. Pretty sure of that.
I hope they make more overtakes, but yeah, clean overtakes, which they probably will. Let's see what they do.
So right behind Akash Anone is also closing really quick. So realistically, will of course be having a look at the delta, and he would definitely be wanting to clear the fake SD as soon as he could, so that he doesn't come and attack from the soft tires of Akash Anone.
Yep, the softs will have the softs once they're up to the temperature, it will be way faster than everyone else. Let's see if he snatches the fastest lap away from Helium.
I mean, he's already closed in like almost like 6 tenths or 7 tenths in this one particular lap to the real ST. So yeah, certainly he's making use of the tires for now.
Yes. Now the real SD trying to make a move on the fake SD. Let's see if he makes it stick. They're still going side by side onto turn 1. Okay, the real SD has made it stick. Ooh, there's a slight lockup again. And the fake SD. He's been having an issue on turn 1. What do you think?
I mean, that is pretty common. I mean, you practice a lot with your normal fuel load, everything. But when you do DRS, CRS and everything, you're going to have a lot of speed into the corner. And you'll be trying to brake in the same place, not accounting for the extra overspeed that you got from all those little assists that you had. Which definitely means that you're going to be entering the corner a bit hard, and all those blocks will be coming in.
Yep, that makes sense. And the real SD has been pulling away a bit. After the move, he's already 8 tenths ahead of the fake SD. Let's see where they end up.
Yeah, he seems to have gotten the signal to hurry up, so he's definitely trying to push, and Helium once again is punching the fastest lap for fun right now.
He's 12 seconds ahead of Aradhya Gupta, so I think if not for any mistakes, Helium has that P1 spot for his own right.
Yeah, without any question or any doubt.
Ninja making a move on Logesh over there. He makes it stick before the turn. Very easy for Ninja over there. On the faster tires.
And SSC is also not going off anywhere. He's still sticking to this. So he hasn't given up contact of this train yet. He's still there. Panat gets a 3-second penalty. Considering where he is right now, I don't think it's going to have a lot of impact on his race. But yeah, certainly it's going to put a dent in his mindset, saying that, oh look, I've completed this penalty. But that's not going to be possible anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, the world is.
He won't lose any position since he's the last driver in the grid right now. So, yeah, it definitely impacts the mindset of the driver. And Logesh picks up another 3-second penalty.
Oh,
so
SSG
that
has spun out by the stupid. Yep, he has lost his car on Ascari.
Ascari has another victim over
And
there.
looks like we've got a safety car by the looks of things.
Yep, it's a full safety car. That will make it interesting. Let's see if the drivers pit for softs or they hold on to their tires.
I think it's going to be just one lap because it's like last 3 laps. and
Yeah.
the game definitely does not allow safety cars in the last 2 laps. So no matter what the pack is going to be doing, I think the safety car is going to be in this lap. Oh, this is going to be very confusing to see. So safety car is
We've
letting these
already,
guys go because it's going to wait for the leaders now.
yeah, and Helium is already up to.
And we've got some people who have decided to pull the trigger on softs and take a gamble.
Yeah, considering Logesh had 6 seconds of penalty, I mean, he would lose positions anyways. So better to try and go on the faster tires, snatch the fastest lap away from Helium.
So right now, as things are, no matter what, if the leader catches up, and safety car will just do 1 lap and it will be coming in. Safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, so there has to be 2 laps of racing, I think so.
William has also decided to box. I think this is gonna complicate things a little bit.
He has the gap behind him to go in and come out on fresh set of softs. Let's see if Aradhya reacts to it. That would make it interesting.
Aradhya is also
Yeah.
boxing. So does Couple and Ninja decide to stay out.
Which might pay off if he has the pace at the
So
end.
going
of
for
the
the
safety
track
car.
position.
It's a gamble, but it might pay out pretty well for Ninja over there. He might just snatch a podium position.
A very interesting gamble, I would say, considering just I think we're gonna have 1 lap of racing action. Okay, but I thought he was gonna do the classic mistake of overtaking the safety car and changing himself DSQ, but he was aware that the safety car standing right there. Also, considering the
had a
color
few
sheet of this car, it
incidents.
sometimes just blends into the shadows. Like, I think in Mexico, FIFA kind of had an issue where he couldn't spot the safety car and he just overtook it. So, yeah.
And in Tier 4 as well. We don't stream Tier 4, but yeah, there has been an incident in Tier 4 as well.
Alright, so right now Ninja's gonna be the safety car leader and he's gonna be doing the restart. I think the game will definitely be forcing the safety car to go in this lap. That should be the case. Will do. So right now,
Yes, because-
what Ninja might be hoping is that Aradhya Gupta gives one hell of a tough time for Helium, because that is the only way that he's going to survive the restart. Else, there is no way he's going to survive against a very fresh soft with 8 laps medium tire. Not going to happen.
Oh, safety car is in this lap. We've got the notification on top, and Ninja is trying to back them up now.
I think Ninja might be a little too close to the safety car. This might not be that good.
Yep.
You might want to
Let's
back
see.
off a little bit more.
Let's see how he decides to restart this race now.
Yeah, he'll probably be hoping for Aradhya to have a better launch over Helium. That's going to be his game plan. Because if Helium gets a launch, his race is over. These guys will be gobbling him up like anything.
Yeah, but the tires won't be up to the temperature. Ninja has the tires up to the temperature, I think. So that might also come into play.
Safety car still not fully in, and Ninja has decided to punch him out. But I think he might have got just enough, but he seems to be pulling up ahead. Aradhya seems to be having a look, but Helium is also boxed in right there. He's going down the inside, and I think he's going to make the decisive move there.
Leaving enough space for each
Oh,
other.
no.
Oh
No,
no.
no,
As soon as I say that.
What could have been just ends in misery for Ninja as he retires, which is very heartbreaking for him, but yeah, it looked like a very, very tough incident there.
And I think he collects another
Oh.
red car with. Ooh,
That
Logesh.
was very weird. The contact was extremely weird there. I think Logi just outbroke himself, but the way the contact registered in game was very weird to see.
Yep, that's the contact model of F122 for you.
I really don't know if everything is all good with the network of vehicles, but that was really weird to see, to be honest.
Yeah. And Helium is pulling away. He's pulling away. Oh, Aradhya.
There's gonna
Aradhya
be
might
no
have
DRS.
that.
There's going to be no DRS. It's going to be a straight up DRS shootout. Let's see what kind of raw pace does Aradhya have. Does he have enough pace to overtake Helium? But at this point, Couple is not looking to make things simple for it, because he is on the attack on Aradhya. It's every man for himself right now. It's the last lap of the race. Helium is leading Aradhya P2 and Couple is P3, but Couple is looking to change that order right now.
Yep. Aradhya and Kapil squabbling at the back would help Helium win the race comfortably. Let's see what goes on.
Looks good so far. Couple stayed behind. He looked very racy. I thought he was going to make the move stick, but he just did not have enough to solidly just stick the move there. But he just goes on for it for now. And I kind of have a feeling this might be the order that we're going to see the race finish in.
This is pretty much what the finishing order would look like, yes. Because there's no DRS, the overtaking might be very difficult with everyone on softs.
Kapil is
they're
the
trying.
closest car at the moment. He's trying everything that he can, but it's going to be tough to make the move here stick.
Will he send it? No, he doesn't. So Parabolica is his only hope right now. Aradhya goes slightly. No, he stays within the track limit. So, yeah. I think that's game, set, match over here. Can we go on board Helium as he's about to cross the finish line? Deepak, take us through.
Yep, and Helium completes a dominating performance. A bit sketchy at the end, but he does it in a convincing way. And
Oh wait, Kapil goes wide over there.
I
Sorry to
think he had a
interrupt.
mistake. I think he had a mistake on the final corner. Parabolica definitely caught him out. So, yeah, some late heartbreak for Kapil, and ST sneaks himself into the podium there.
So the real SD won over the fake SD.
Yep.
That concludes the battle.
Yeah, you could say that. And I guess what the outcome of the bet is. So if you also want to know the outcome of the bet, like us, just join IRC on the Discord. There's a lot of stuff going on, and of course, league racing as well for you guys to join and take part in this. But yeah, this race, yes, there was less people, not a lot of action throughout, but boy, did it deliver. There's quite good close racing action there.
Yep, true that. Very good wheel to wheel racing happening in Tier 1. And there was one safety car as well, which we didn't expect, but yeah, got the safety car.
We certainly don't expect a safety car, but it did make things a bit interesting at the end, to be honest.
Yeah, true. So Helium didn't have a comfortable win, but yeah.
A slightly stressful win, but a win nevertheless.
I mean, comfortable for the majority of the race, but at the end he had a bit of, he had a bit of a panic moment, I think.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, overall a very good race, a very good performance from all the drivers who had shown up today. Unfortunately, not a lot of drivers who had shown up owing to real life stuff going on. But yeah, it is really nice to see the people showing up, and these guys definitely did put on a good show today for us.
Yeah, that was pretty good racing happening over there. And let's see if we have our drivers for the podium interview. So for the viewers watching out there, if you would like to take part for the F1 leagues, for the ACC leagues, for the AC leagues, just join our Discord server, which would be mentioned in the description, and you'll be able to take part in this racing. As we're waiting for the drivers to join for the podium interview.
Yeah, we are waiting on our drivers to join in. We have ST with us here. Just waiting on Helium, and I guess it was Aradhya. So
We've got all of our podium interview.
Yeah, so we'll start with P3. Why don't you take us away, Mamu?
Go ahead, Deepak.
All right. I thought you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Fine, let me do it. Hello, ST. How are you doing?
Not the best race, but yeah, I'm coping. Let's just say.
Yeah, we did see that. We did see that fight between you and the fake ST double quotes from SSJ. So, could you give us a little insight as to what that meme thing was all about?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I think SSJ, or let's say my antibody, if you want to say fake and real. Pretty sure he was outbreaking himself while making an overtake. So twice he bumped my rear while overtaking someone else, and into turn one, I think. Not sure if it's desync or not. I can't 100% confirm, but I don't know if it's caught on the stream. But he turned me around at turn 1 with the bump at my rear tire. So yeah, that lost me a lot of positions. Probably the podium, which I was thinking until safety car came out due to his unfortunate demise. Yeah, this race was quite dull, to be honest, because with what practice I did, I could only attain certain amount of times, which was well off Helium and Aradhya at the end. So yeah, not happy with the race, but content with the result. Let's just say.
Yeah, that did look like kind of ironic, isn't it? SSA takes away your result and he gives away result by means of calling a safety car. But yeah, whatever it is, whatever the pace you had shown was really good. It was nice to see some good close racing action as well. So yeah, overall, I would say definitely say it was a good performance from you.
Yeah, commiserations to Ninja. I think I drove a very brilliant race until that point. So.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. And could you guys give me an insight as to what happened? Even we are a bit confused. The contact looked very, very weird for us.
You mean the battle with the contact with Ninja?
On the safety car restart, yes. Lap turn 2, we are still not sure in the comms box. It looked pretty weird the way the car just veered off to the left like that.
From my POV, I did not see anything because there were a line of cars ahead of me. But I think maybe Aradhya caught something. But yeah, I could not see exactly, but I just saw his car spinning to the left and hitting the wall. So that's what I could see.
All right, all right. So yeah, good performance, a good result at the end of the day from what could have been a really bad result. So yeah, could have been worse, right? Anyway.
Yep. Congratulations, the real SD. Great recovery drive.
All right, moving on. Aradhya Gupta. Hello, Aradhya. How are you?
Hello.
So
Hello.
Yeah, we could hear you, man. How are you? How are you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Yeah, all good. Thanks for asking. And yeah, I think your race was a bit I would say a bit boring. Was that the POV for you, or was there something that you were missing?
No, yeah, it was just completely boring for race only for girls. Like, so yeah, in sprint, just managed to get a good start and eventually over to Logesh. And and then in further on, just in the race to just managed to, in the first stint, I just tried to play a bit tactical and let medium or runners overtake me for a bit, but and then on like around lap 9 or 10, I just decided to get them back when their pace finally started to drop. And as, thanks to SSJ also, he was making a few mistakes, which was holding up a bit of a driver, so that's also what helped me a bit. But then after that was just pretty dull race till obviously the safety car came out and yeah, and then safety car, and then I knew that I cannot overtake Helium because Helium just had a lot of pace for me, if I'm being honest. Like he was like around like a second and a half faster than me, so like I knew I couldn't overtake him. So, but yeah, on overall, it was a pretty bowling race for me. I just knew I had to keep Kapil behind, and yeah, that's it.
All right, all right. I think you summed up your race pretty well there. So you really think you could have maybe overtook Helium if there was no, no cars in between? You think you could have had a chance, or was Helium just too quick today?
Well, I feel like I could have, like maybe at the restart I could have gotten a chance to overtake him, but then, like it would have been like, like a near impossible task to keep him behind for the last lap, because like as you also saw, like even in 2 laps he managed to pull away like a second gap to me. So I mean, like I feel like I could have overtaken him, but yeah, it would have been a pretty hard job to keep him behind after that.
All right, man. So yeah, that was a good race for you. Easy results. Some good results in the sprint week. Good points. So yeah, definitely congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right. Moving on to the man of the moment, the race winner, Helium. You there, mate?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Helium. How are you?
All good. Good race. Very boring race. Good points. Yeah.
So yeah, it was actually a very clinical performance from you. I think there were a few moments when your lead was under challenge at the race start and the safety car restart, but I think you did pretty well to hold it off. Why don't you just talk us through that?
Yeah, I think the start, I think Logesh obviously got a very good start in the lap 1. So for I think that was, I don't remember that was sprint or the main race, but yeah, he got a very good start and I overtook him in lap 2, I think, on turn 1, because I knew that he was a little bit slower than me, to say the least. But so yeah, After that, I think it was just as consistent as I could be. After that, I don't think I pushed too much. Maybe one lap here or there I did push, but not the whole way. So yeah, again, very boring race to be very honest.
Well, at least it wasn't boring for us in the Conspo Cup top. It was quite interesting to seeing these guys scrap each other. So it was really nice to see. Good performance
Yeah,
from you,
that
very
did help
commanding
me a lot.
performance.
Yeah, that did help me a lot. All the fighting and all.
Yeah, it was a very
Yeah.
commanding performance from you. And do you think you could give some insight as to what happened with Ninja on the restart?
I don't know. So I was on the inside for turn one and then on the outside for turn two. Turn one, I think he went a little bit far on the braking.
Huh?
He didn't brake at the normal point. So I did give him the space that he wanted on turn two. Then I was on the outside curb for exit of turn two, and then he just spun on the left. I think I just watched the stream. I don't know why he didn't brake after that. He just went, he just kept on going for some reason.
Yeah, it did look
Hmm.
odd for us as well. Just why I'm a bit curious to know
I
what
really
happened.
don't know. That did look like a wheel spin, but after that, I don't know why he didn't stop. He just went into the wall straight. So I have no idea.
All right, all right. So I guess with that, we are summing up this weekend of racing in Monza. So yeah, that's it for this weekend in IRC F1. And I think it's the next week. I think we are racing in Imola, if I'm not wrong. I think
Yep, Imola, it is Imola.
yep, another Italian track, another Italian classic coming up next week. And also, big news, the ACC season announcement is out. The season will be commencing on 26th May. The signups are open right now. So, yeah, feel free to head to the website, sign up there. And if you're new to, we'll be requiring some hot stints, but those are all for later. So, why don't you just join our Discord right now, join the league, sign up. We've got some brilliant racing action coming up in the next few weeks. So anyway, with that news, it's me, Deepakraj, signing off, and it's Mamu along with me in the com box saying good night
Goodbye, good
and
night.
have a great week ahead. See you guys later. Bye bye.